Welcome back to StockBeam, your daily spotlight on the U.S. stock market. Today is April 11th, 2026, and we have a really interesting stock on the radar. We're talking about CRWV, CRWV Incorporated. This stock is surging strongly, up 10.9% today, and there are some very compelling reasons why it's catching serious attention right now. So grab a coffee, pull up the chart, and let's break this one down from top to bottom. Before we get into the numbers, let's make sure everyone understands what this company actually does, because context matters. CRWV Incorporated is a company operating in the technology sector, specifically within the software infrastructure industry. CRWV Incorporated operates as a cloud infrastructure technology company in the United States. The company offers CRWV Cloud Platform that comprises proprietary software and cloud services that deliver the automation and efficiency needed to manage complex artificial intelligence (AI) infrastructure at scale. It also offers data and storage solutions, such as local object transport accelerator, infrastructure control solutions, including CRWV Kubernetes Service, mission control services. In terms of size, the company currently has a market capitalization of approximately $53.6 billion. That puts it firmly in large-cap territory, a segment of the market that institutional investors typically monitor closely. The company doesn't yet have a traditional PE ratio, which is common for high-growth or pre-profit companies. Alright, let's get to the key question: why is CRWV surging strongly, up 10.9% today? Here's what's driving the move. Headline number 1, Tech Stocks Today, Suspect Arrested in Alleged Attack on OpenAI CEO Altman's Home. Live coverage of Magnificent 7 stocks and the latest technology news. Headline number 2, CRWV stock climbs 10% on Anthropic deal. Anthropic and CRWV have entered into a new agreement that will see CRWV's AI infrastructure power Anthropic's various models. Headline number 3, Stock Market Today, April 10th, markets flat as investors watch Iran peace negotiations. Today, April 10th, 2026, broader software AI anxiety contrasts with resilience in chip and AI hardware stocks. Headline number 4, Stock Market Today, April 10th, CRWV jumps after multi-year AI cloud deal with Anthropic. CRWV's new big AI contracts with Anthropic and Meta are reshaping its growth runway and risk profile. Today, April 10th, 2026. Headline number 5, S&P 500 snaps 7-day winning streak as Wall Street logs back-to-back weekly gains. The S&P 500 retreated Friday following a 7-day advance ahead of upcoming talks between the US and. When you see a move of this magnitude combined with the news flow, it tells you the market is repricing this stock based on new information. Let's now take a closer look at the price action, the technical picture, and what the fundamentals tell us. Let's dig into the numbers now. CRWV is currently trading at $102, surging strongly, up 10.9% from yesterday's close of $92. Now let's talk about the 52-week range, because this is critical context. Over the past year, this stock has traded as high as $187 and as low as $33.51. That's a range of $153.49, showing you just how volatile this name can be. Right now, at $102, the stock is sitting 45.5% below its 52-week high, and 204.4% above its 52-week low. Over the past 5 sessions, the stock has trended higher. Here are the closing prices: $80.94, $85.24, $88.90, $92, $102. That gives you a quick snapshot of the recent momentum. Now let's talk volume, and this is where it gets really interesting. Today's trading volume came in at 78.7 million shares. To put that in context, the 20-day average daily volume is 26.5 million shares. That means today's volume is 3.0 times the average daily volume, a significant spike showing elevated market interest. Here's why volume matters so much. Price moves on high volume are far more meaningful than moves on thin volume. High volume tells you that institutions, hedge funds, and serious traders are actively participating, not just retail noise. Now let's look at the chart from a technical standpoint. The 5-day moving average at $89.82 has crossed above the 20-day moving average at $82.91, a pattern that technical analysts refer to as a short-term golden cross. The stock is currently trading above its 50-day moving average at $85.69, which is a level that intermediate-term trend watchers often use as a reference point. On the longer time frame, the stock is trading below the 200-day moving average at $103.02, the most widely followed long-term trend reference in technical analysis. The RSI, or Relative Strength Index, is currently reading 67.1. That puts the stock in elevated momentum territory. Here are the key technical reference levels that chart analysts commonly watch. On the support side, the first level to note is $82.91, which is the 20-day moving average. Below that, the 52-week low at $33.51 is another widely referenced level. These are areas that technical analysts historically identify as potential support zones. On the resistance side, the 50-day moving average at $85.69 is a widely watched intermediate reference. Above that, the 52-week high at $187 marks the furthest extent of the past year's range, a level closely monitored by chart watchers as a key reference point. Let's wrap up with what the professionals are saying and what the fundamentals look like. Wall Street currently has a consensus rating of buy on this stock. The average price target from 30 analysts sits at $120. The most bullish target on the street is $295, while the most conservative sits at $38. That gives you a sense of how divided opinion is among professionals. Revenue growth is running at 110.4% year over year, that is explosive growth. The company is currently operating at a loss, with negative margins of 22.7%. This is a data point that analysts typically note when evaluating profitability. Now let's examine the risk factors associated with this stock, because every move in the market has two sides to consider. At 46% below its 52-week high, there is still meaningful distance between the current price and the top of the recent range, a level often cited as overhead resistance. As always, nothing in this video constitutes financial advice. This content is for